Hello and welcome back to another episode of Storytime in Stephanie's Kitchen, where I, Stephanie, read aloud one recipe, maybe two, from a cookbook or a picture book sitting on my shelves. I've collected over the years so many of these cookbooks and picture books, and now it's time to share them with you. Hopefully, you will be inspired to try something new, possibly get the book for yourself, but most of all, sit back and relax and listen. Today's cookbook is by Alyse Whitney. It is called Big Dip Energy, 88 Parties in a Bowl for Snacking, Dinner, Dessert, and Beyond. I recently made the poutine dip. Yes, poutine dip, and it was delicious. But that's not the one I will read to you today. Today I will share with you the tuna melt dip. I know, a tuna melt in a dip sounds crazy. Probably is. I'll find out after I make it. You'll find out after you make it. I'm sure it'll be delicious. So this cookbook is really fun. I heard about it on the Cherry Bomb podcast, and there was an interview with Alyse Whitney, and she is just a star out in the world of food. And she came up with this really cool cookbook that actually starts on the back of the book with a quiz. What's your big dip personality? And if you follow the flowchart, you will be guided to trying one of 3 recipes that are listed on the back. But you don't need to do that. You could just open the book to any page and dip right in. Let's dip into page 127, the tuna melt dip. This is in the section on demand. Tuna melt dip. Serves a little get-together, 4 to 6. My favorite, from the head notes, so sorry. My favorite diner sandwich is a tuna melt, which elevates a humble can of tuna into something spectacular. Homemade will never taste as good as a diner, so I transformed it into a dip. It has a mixture of American and cheddar cheese, which is normally a surcharge at the diner, and a smidge of cream cheese to make it more of a creamy dip than just a tuna salad. And in spite of my hatred of pickles, I know I'm a monster, I just really dislike cucumbers, I added them to this dip, and they bring an acidity and brightness that nothing else could. If you love pickles, try using whole spears as delicious dippers. 1 can, 5 ounces tuna, preferably whole chunk in oil, drained. 1/4 cup mayonnaise. 2 ounces cream cheese, softened at room temperature, see page 14. 1/4 pound thinly sliced deli cheddar cheese, torn into pieces. 1/4 pound thinly sliced deli American cheese, torn into pieces. 3 tablespoons minced red onion, plus more for garnish. 2 tablespoons aggressively rough chopped dill pickles, plus more for garnish. 1/4 teaspoon kosher salt. 10 cranks black pepper. 2 tablespoons finely chopped fresh parsley leaves. 4 slices rye bread, toasted and cut into sticks for dipping. 1. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. 2. In a medium bowl, combine the tuna, mayonnaise, cream cheese, half of the cheddar and American cheeses, onion, pickles, salt, and pepper. Mix gently to combine. Spread the mixture evenly in a 1-quart baking dish and top with the remaining cheddar and American cheese. 3. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown and bubbly. Top with the parsley and more onion and pickles, if you'd like, and serve with rye toast dipsticks. FAQ. Can it be made in advance? It can be prepared in advance, but bake it off just before serving. How long will it keep? Up to 4 days in the fridge, and it can be eaten cold as a smear on a bagel or broiled atop bread for a tuna melt toast, or mix it with some cooked elbow noodles for a version of tuna mac salad. Dipper matrix. Homemade garlic kissed crostini, page 189. Roulette charred peppers, page 216. Store-bought is Fran Fine. Toast of your choice cut into dipsticks. Pita chips. Bagel chips. Potato chips. Crudités such as carrots, sweet peppers, cucumbers, or celery. Pickles. Well, after reading this recipe, I may not be making this for my husband. He is definitely not a pickle fan. Or maybe I'll just leave out the pickles. But then that wouldn't be any fun. So maybe I'll make it anyway and just, he'll have to deal with it. Shh. Anyway, this is a really fun cookbook. You can really get a feel for Alyse Whitney's humor when you read this book. It's definitely engaging, fun, and a go-to for a party. I really, really, really hope you try it out. Thank you so much for joining me here at Storytime in Stephanie's Kitchen, where I read aloud a recipe from a cookbook or a picture book to inspire you to try something new. I will see you next time. As always, keep reading and cooking.